Hey, what's up, you guys? We're gonna be getting into the Darkside Detective. Alright, let's do Tome Alone. Twin Lakes Police System, Volume 13, Tome Alone, Case Summary. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Start investigation. Okay, what's the case, Julie? Fill me in. Case? No, I've some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why you're here? Ah, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department? Let's get this over with. Fines for being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm, and you know, the ghost? Ghost? What? What were you saying about the ghosts? This place is haunted, you know. The usual stuff. The usual. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough, suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddbill priests or a questionable ghost busting startup to come fix this. What books did he borrow? Rules to Rave 2. Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us. And the law. What is it and what do we really need it? Hey, what happened to library reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I'll take it you gave up on the law book. Not even pictures. What's that you're reading? Dilate, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now he's on at night. It's on at night. What happened if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, detective. Goodbye. If you need anything else, I'll be here unless I'm not. Elevator. An old elevator. Where's the suitcase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. What the heck? Probably second floor, right? Children's section? What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to another cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's nothing. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. Bad baby insects a riot. A view, master. I loved these as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's time like these that I miss walking the beat. A view, master. I need to find some film to put it. Okay. There's a cold draft coming from the vent that can't be good for this kid's health. Okay. Hallway. Sci-fi. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking draughts piece though. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside Bailiff and his sire Dooley. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, then I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks, that's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Fantastic orbit drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. The button for the 4th floor is missing. The fear of the number 4 is quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? Hobby. Looks like he's jumping. You jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Wait a minute, these printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags and his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works. Jeez. Seems to be nothing really useful in here. Could be useful. We take the clue. Okay. Can't have kids painting all over the books. Reading room. Hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Raxa. I'm here to study the strange going-ons. I guess that's why you're here too, detective? Oh, sure. That's me. Always investigating stuff on purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. It's broken. If I want to look at the microfilm, I need to find another way to do so. Let's call that Plan B. I'd rather try something first. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic password. Looks like we need to figure out the password. It's radiating energy like Roxa said. I think that may be a clue, possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Okay, back down to the 1st floor. I'm willing to bet we can find it in here. It looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. You received item button. Never know when I need to cut something in half or a lazy approximation in half. You received scissors. computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. Seems to be flickering. An old photocopy. I can't imagine this gets much worse. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. I think we could put the button in the elevator. So, clue on the button. Goes to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. Come on, we could totally glue that there. We didn't even find a password. Your elevator is broken. Yep, I hope you didn't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to go there. Well, then sorry, I guess. Could I have the internet password and give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need the password for my investigation, and I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. What do you mean? No one wants your books. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. Let's go back in the office. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Damn. Okay. Useless. Oh, I read those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. The computer is kind of glowing. Don't blink. Who doesn't need shock in the 21st century? Most people. Fair point. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. So Ghost Hunting Detective. That's classified. Because there is a whole bunch of eerie mumbo jumbo going on here. So you notice then. I'm majoring in occult TLV. You can do that? I thought all the stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective, right? It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science. So we wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Roxia. From experience, I can tell that the occult doesn't pay much. Always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. I don't know. We don't have the password. I don't... I feel like we could fix the microfilm. Well, I've just destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Even cut up, it's too much to carry. Looks like I'll need to bring something here. Well, it fits. Looks like... Look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes recently. Recent history. Spider moths do it again. Dude, it again. Sounds like they're on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary setbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It seems very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right, BA. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. I shouldn't have read that out loud. I think I may have summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenager tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this case. What the? Hello? Who are you and how did you get here? Alistair Crowley. I am that which can never be unseen. The ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right. That's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay, then I'll buy it. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summing of myself and the others lies within. The others. The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to, you know what? I don't even know how to explain this. Let's see what we can find online. Up, up. Down, down, left, right, A, B. No? What was that all again? Secret room, mad power within me. We cool, bro? We're cool. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another one? Ah. Another spirit, yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crawley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he was lurking here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room, yes. But on the matter, I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just want to... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. All right. We'll find someone that will say more words. Poppy? Gail. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. But not like Yin Tufts with their literacy fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do own plumbing. You think you could fix the elevator? With the right gear, I could. I need a new button. Oh, yeah. Okay. Give that to go. What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can. But it won't do nothing. It needs to be conductive to make the circuit work. Metal sheet. No! Okay. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. It looks like it'll do the job. Give a few minutes to pop in place. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gail. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. Oh, look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, but How to Cook a Dinosaur if you ever catch one. The internet and other fads. Architecture of the mind. And MMO accountancy. Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Ew, that's a weird sentence. Only because they can't fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play it common cliches. You penny dreadfuls lack true horror and at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because I was too scary for you. God, you're an infuriating man. Lemons for every meal? The kickboxing cult? What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blatten woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He is being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my aesthetic hoarder. With your aesthetic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two, stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... Don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. Those are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. I've never been up here before. Because it's scary up here. Okay. Back down here. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? It's the story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one had the more frightening book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book, you stop their fight. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Can you see the ghost too, kiddo? Ghost? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly, but I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading those mostly fullest books ever written. You receive sticky library card. Maybe back to the library, or to the librarian. Borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books? Can I sign up one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help. Julie, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make that deal now, huh? Can I have that book now? Not with this sticky no picture having card, you can't. So if we go to the office and make a photocopy. I need a picture of myself, the things I do for this job. You received photocopy. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've ever seen as my years as a cop. Okay. And now, give her. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card like this one? Oh. Well, then here you go, Paul. Paul, isn't it? My name's Paul, like it says on the card. My card, Paul. You received trashy novel. Up to the horror. And then... Why would I do that? Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah, 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 reverse vampire, blah, 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 love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed. Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone, but now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts' loose ends. Okay. Back to here to get... I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I don't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Lovecraft novel. Aw, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. And then we put the book away? Tell me that I shouldn't put this book yet back onto... Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Come back to the reading room. You may have the book, sir, but I shall ne'er tell you how to enter the dark place where the heebie-jeebies lay in wait, not while Crawley sulks around seeking that very info. Let's call that plan B. I met your friend, Eats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words, safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of a workaround. Please, just stay here and don't do anything. Roxette, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No. I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack into steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. Let's see what we can find online. Hang on. Admin password. Now Crawley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want, no restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on the way out. Ew. Did I sense? Yes. The B-sides are focused elsewhere. The air is clear now. Well, clear may not be the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it, as you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I shall share what I can. There is a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmatic pollution affecting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh, yes, of course. We need to get to that 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition. Now we put the book back. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Alright, we pull this and... well, there's a hidden door Yeats and Crawley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring Moffat I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. What is all this? Magica Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game, the Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts, Rituals for Modern Witch Trolls. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't it know about all this stuff? So, what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not, it seems to be open to the Summoning Spirit page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch, it seems to be charged with faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. Crawl space. A small hole, I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. What a strange thing to find here. Why wouldn't I be able to pick that up? Normally, a library fair this. Okay, skull. Drop the skull. I hope this works. Thunk, thunk, crash. Now to find where that landed. Hopefully, without having caused any damage. I think it went down to the kids' room. Because there's that, vent. It did. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So what kind do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all of these neat new books, but the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghost arrived, but I like them because now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker. Arrest him. Breaking and entering. Into your room of illegal books? Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghost and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves. The mayor stopped paying the dub tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing onto the building and into that book. You'll need to get the lightning conductor on the roof. Here's the key. Julie, we're going to the roof. It's raining outside. Roof key. Okay. Hallway. Elevator. I feel like it would be the fourth. I really hoped it wouldn't come to not the window. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy, you did. Okay, up the ladder. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. So what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible. Looks like the circuits are connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break that circuit, then wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Oh, okay. These move. I know it has to come over here, so we have to figure out that. We have to get... Okay, let's reset. I need to get one of these down. Need another one to come down as well. There we go. Ouch, my hand. Look, detective, the storm is drying out. Imagine that. Okay, we shall be able to close the book now. Down. Back inside. To the horror. Spooky doorway. Close book. And they all go away. Trunks filled, Detective. Though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Duly, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We've an agreement then, Doris? You don't fire me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business sans haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ugh, fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Case closed. Alright, that's it for now. We will be back to do more another time. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!